Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. It is time for Formula One 2015 Part 3. And today we're in Canada to start with. And we're also qualifying in the wet. Lovely. 6 points behind. Looks like I have to retry again. Looks out of order. Yeah.
Welcome to Formula One.
Damn you, Jimbo, once again. What a shame.
Good afternoon, and we hope you're ready for an exciting qualifying session as the teams make their final preparations here in Canada. The Canadian Grand Prix has been dominated over the years.
Oh good, it's not raining this time. It was raining then.
They have over 30 wins between them, so I expect a good showing from all of those teams here again today.
That's true, but Mercedes have such a strong package this year, it would surely be a mistake to rule them out of a chance of winning. However, Montreal is a very different type of circuit though, where you have to run the
How you doing, Colin? You alright, mate?
Season so far. It's also extremely hard on brakes, so it's all to play for in today's session.
Okay, let's do it then. See if I can smash Rosberg into oblivion. Oh yeah, fastest lap. Bit of pincushion today and received some exercises I need to do, fair enough. I had my dermatology appointment today about me second head. It is cancer. But, and here's the but, it is the mild cancer, BCC. It will be lobbed off in about 2 to 3 months' time. I now have a scar on my noggin, of which I went to them. This is the exact bit I did to the nurse. I have far bigger things going on to worry about than a scar on my head.
It's Sunday afternoon here in Montreal, and we're about to find out who's best prepared to take on this 4.3 kilometre
But I hope the exercises you do help
the
you.
infamous Wall of Champions. Lewis Hamilton starts on pole today, and with the blistering pace he's shown all weekend long, it shouldn't come as a surprise if he leaves the opposition in his wake during the race today.
He'll want to end this weekend on a high after yesterday's fantastic performance, but he's going to have a lot of competition. I doubt he'll be expecting an easy race, especially considering the teams around him.
It was a disappointing race last time out for Lewis Hamilton. He needs to bounce back today. In the pre-race interviews, he's been talking a lot about the importance of mental strength and not dwelling on problems and bad performances.
Lewis can wear his heart on his sleeve and at times is led by his emotions. I think since his move to Mercedes, though, he's showing a greater level of maturity.
Good evening, Beaver. How you doing?
Become more consistent in his performance.
They have a stretching the leg muscles and strengthening the back, so they should work. That's cool. That is cool to hear. So we're coming in lap 8 or 9 for a 2-stopper. Well, 1-stopper. And away we go. So now we've got to get back on top. I don't know why I keep thinking today's bloody Wednesday. Blooming Tuesday. Yeah, since he's moved from Ferrari, he's become a whiny little heap of dung. Oh no, he was at times a whiny bitch at Thingy, at Mercedes as well. Just more so at Ferrari. Should learn from his mentor, well, the person who said he was going to be one of the greatest. Because Michael Schumacher did. Michael Schumacher called it. But now let's see whether we can get back on top of the championship here. Well, that's me not needing to be a bus wanker now until Friday. Just a general wanker, yes. Train wanker tomorrow. I mean, this car doesn't feel fantastic around here. It's very weird, so we may get some up and down races tonight. Yeah, Leeds Council want me to send a bit more information as well. to them from what I sent earlier in an email. I started typing it out while waiting for the doctor to come in to have a check of the other parts I was going to want them to look at on my body. No, not that. Filth. So I've got to finish it and send it off tomorrow afternoon. I know there's like a website moving company that said there's about 1,300 quid to relocate from London to Leeds. Yeah, there is some reduction in that. It's still, not I found a new place, but there's light there. There's hope there. The only annoying thing is that they want picture ID. Which I'm like, So Tuesday I'll have to take that up when I take up the first of the two forms. Yeah, driver's license, passport, birth certificate, with a passport photo. It's like bugger off for your passport photos. Oh, slow moving car. I can take up the voting ID I had done. When I got into an argument with Mum last year saying we didn't have one. And I was like, and then I physically showed her it. It's like, yes, we do. I remember when it used to be a credit card and utility bill. It used to be enough. Yeah, she can get credit with us on this PC. 3 or 5 years, you can go for it. Yeah. back in Dear Dixon's. Yeah, everything else that they saw today was, you're getting old, mate. Like, that's fine, just as long as I know. As long as I know it's old age and nothing more sinister, I'm fine with that. Yeah, don't need a degree in 5+ years of training to tell you that. Yes, yeah, yeah. So, oh, look at the beard. So I'm having a bit of chop juice. Oh, we're coming in at the end of this. This lap or next lap? We'll do next lap. Actually, no, fuck it, we'll do this lap. Big dick slap. Would you like to hear a story that would just say it's typically me? But not typically me. So, obviously, you know where I'm going this weekend. So you remember when I went up there for a week in the year, with Rude Arsehole, when Rude Arsehole said what he said. So we went to a sort of barbecue party for one of the friends of Robin's, and my friend as well, but I don't know them as well as Robin, up there. Jack and his missus. So they have a young kid. And I wasn't informed at the time of this. I was just said, yeah, just told you, I'm going to go to a barbecue on for the dog's birthday. If you want to come, you're more than welcome to. It doesn't, if you don't want to, that's fine. And so we went, and it's like the one thing you forget about someone with a young kid: breastfeeding. So she just nonchalantly pops one out, and I'm like, wait, what? Inwardly, that is the wait, what? Surprisingly, I didn't make a silly comment. I know it's not. The rest of it is though. Me go, wait, what? Get the binoculars out. But that was the same bit where there was two pigeons behind us on the fence, and they were standing next to each other until I turned around and looked at them, and they started shagging, didn't they? At least he didn't ask for a sip, yeah.
I'm looking for clips.
Because I mean, obviously, to a new mum, or a mum, you know, with a newborn childish, you know, that's been around for maybe a month or two, natural thing in the world. To me, not been around any, you know, new mums, not often what you see. Especially someone who has, you know, who has a chance for liking boobs, like a typical man. Exactly. It's a look, a chest. There is a chance I might meet Olivia, you know, this time. If you know, you know on that one. She's so cute. Aww. So you got to meet her then when you were up there. Oh, got away with that. Glad to hand them back, yeah. Isn't that the best way though? You get all the good stuff and then you just hand them back when the bad stuff happens. Like, this one's yours. I would say pretend they're someone else's, but that could go very wrong. Or you could see whether Madonna or Angelina Jolie want anymore. Could have Oscar, but no chance Dougie, because he's a spitting image of me. No. Wait, is he a hand puppet? He's not Jimmy Carr. He's a little shit at the moment. Oh no, what's he doing? Twice yesterday I had to re-roll 2 bog rolls, one at 4 AM, another at 6. Bloody hell. He's still having that fascination with, with being like an Andrex puppy. Jesus. He wants the cardboard tube to rip up. Okay. Does he not like the cardboard tubes? Have they insulted you in some way and he's now trying to get back at them? You insulted my mother and now you shall die. Don't ask because I haven't a clue, fair enough. Like the story Dennis Leary said once. When he was talking about the quiet. When the kids are in the house but everything's quiet. But it's not the peaceful quiet, it's the quiet that's hanging there waiting. That something's going on that you don't know about. He found one of his kids giving the dog a bath in the toilet. Yeah, the suspicious quiet, you're like, wait, hello? Nothing scary. Hello, Pringle Gaming. So he has cat jeans. They want the $2 box instead of the 2K cat couch inside the box, yeah. So you make me sound normal. Would you get out the way? I'm going to have to pit for new bloody wing again. That's twice now. Bloody back markers. Cost me the winning thing in Monaco. Cost me the bloody win in here. I mean, at least Rosberg's behind us still, so I'm still gaining on him. think of game that can scrape a podium out of this. If not, catch Raikkonen quick enough to go for a second. Vettel win it. Back markers are sodding again. I mean, that'd be quite a thing. See, I can complain about that because that bloody back marker slowed right up and broke checked me. I don't know where to get out.
Imperious drive today. It was a well-deserved victory as well for the German driver.
Sometimes a driver just feels comfortable in the car and is dialed into the track, making for an unbeatable combination.
But I am back ahead now by 5 points.
Time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
I believe next is it Austria next? It is Austria next. You can tell that by where it says round 8 practice, Austria.
We're glad you can join us for today's practice session here at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. The weather, though, hasn't been good to us today. We have dark skies overhead and a damp track for the drivers to deal with. We should be set up for an interesting session as the teams attempt to gather
Maximum downforce for this one.
Can about this circuit.
They'll have to go out and start testing the track limits, so you might see quite a few cars running wide or locking their wheels as they see how hard they can push. As they get used to the track, the times will get faster and we should see less mistakes.
Well, you don't need to be a genius to realise that this track requires serious power in order to make the most of the long straights. So those with a Mercedes power unit in the back of their cars, well, they're going to feel pretty confident.
It's
here.
Carlos
The teams that have arrived
Sainz.
with all manner of parts designed to capitalise on the long straights. The cars will be that much harder to drive in the corners, but everyone will be in the same boat.
Okay, right, okay, so set up. Now, normally you would go low downforce, like at Monza. You would normally go that for this. However, it is raining. So therefore, we're doing this. Until it stops raining. Because I want as much downforce as I possibly can get. Because look at it, it's chucking it down. They wouldn't run in this these days. Oh, it was a good idea to do this though. To put to put as much downforce on it as possible. I mean, look at them in the weather compared to me. I'm flying almost flying off the fucking track there. Did I not learn from Captain Goodspeed earlier? Apparently not. It's a tad slippy. Goes on with a fast slap. What's going on there? Yeah. Push signs off a little bit there. Do another lap, then come in. I mean, the setup for the wet is fine. Just want to see how, how we're going to do for the rest of it. He did. He had 4 gold rims. It's fucking wet. Let's go on in, let's go to the pits, and so then we can look at qualifying. Okay, let's I got weather forecast there, but that's not really helpful to me for the rest of the weekend, is it? Let's speed it through though. But yeah, you can see the difference in times, can't you? I was good in Sector 2, but Sector 3, not great. Sector 1 because of all the downforce.
Lewis Hamilton has recorded the fastest time of the day in today's practice session. The British driver will be mightily pleased with just how well his car performed.
Is it just me or is Crofty subdued in this?
Welcome to the Red Bull Ring, where we're waiting for the lights to go green here in Austria. Within the next hour, we'll know who's come out on top in today's qualifying. This is going to be an interesting session. Who's going to come out on top in qualifying today? Having spoken to many people in the paddock, no one seems to have an outright winner in mind.
It is certainly difficult to predict. I would say it's advantage Mercedes, but you can never rule anything out. I reckon we are probably looking at 3 or 4 teams who can realistically fight for pole position today.
I am going to change the setup though because we're not using that setup. Oh, apparently we have to. That's a bit rubbish. You can't change setup between qualifying and practice. I mean, it's not bad. It wasn't a bad run, but I mean, come on. And again, this is on hard setting, by the way.
From Mercedes today, with both cars on the front row for the race tomorrow.
Well, both these drivers have been working hard with the team to ensure they get maximum performance out of the car, and it looks like they've found the right combination, at least in qualifying trim. Now, we need to see how they get on in the race.
Hours outside of Vienna is Spielberg, a spectacular circuit with dense forests and rolling hills as a backdrop.
It's Steven
Destination
Spielberg.
for today's race. Time to get ready for the Austrian Grand Prix. It's Lewis Hamilton on pole today after blowing the opposition away yesterday. When you consider his fantastic ratio of turning poles into wins, he understandably
He blew the
starts as
opposition,
red hot
apparently.
favourite here.
After yesterday's qualifying performance, I think he has every chance of going on to win today. He really was a cut above the rest of the field, and if he brings the same level of speed, he shouldn't have any problems winning the race.
Hoping to build on their impressive performance last time out will be Ferrari. The last Grand Prix saw their best result of the season. It's a performance that they'll want to match, or even better this time out.
Both drivers look really happy with how the car performed all weekend. This is a different track with different demands though, and I think they won't find it easy to repeat that result here today.
I was happy with, with how things were going until the back marker. Yeah, no, you can't change it. That's weird. Okay, so between 8 and 9. Move to the middle, take up all the track. It's lights out and away I've got 'em. I was also going to say, speaking of whiny bitches, I see Donald Trump's having a press conference. Nice start. I mean, if Rosberg and Vettel fight it out, that's good. Went way too deep in that bloody corner there. You think I wouldn't with all the downforce? But has it, unless it's automatically changed the downforce setting? A little bit lively there. So it'll be about 20 odd minutes this race. And yeah, it seems like I'm fully locked in again with this. That's why I've gone quiet. I'm thinking Thursday of doing Balatro streams instead of gun dungeons. Change things up a little bit, you know. I'm thinking of going Balatro after this race as well, to be fair. So we're coming in the next lap. Hear that rumble? Blah, 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 blah. So, uh-oh. Look what we have here. Well, Vettel's in the pits then. So he was ahead of Rosberg. So yeah, some Balatro after this race then, chap? What do you think? What's the time right now? 8:34. That's fine. We've got plenty of time. Could do about 3 hours worth of Balatro. Try and get by those bloody stakes. He does. At one point, he has to be. You know, we've had a tough time. The least he could do is actually make things better. Yeah, once in a blue moon he is, yeah. Let's not get any more back markers then for this last stint. Vettel's catching Rosberg. Rosberg is dropping off from behind us. Letting the car roll through those two corners there. Car seems to have a better time doing that. See what I mean? It seems to go a lot smoother if I just let the car roll through it rather than full on braking there. Learning the track, yes. Yeah, keep well out of the way, you. Twice you've ruined my bloody race. It's about 5 minutes left of the race to go. Rosberg's still ahead of Vettel. But the gap's still 1.483 seconds. Someone's gone out the race. Didn't see who that was. Free to go. Penultimate lap of the race, and we haven't been hit by a back marker yet. Every Ranger Balatro, yes. Well, he only let us get to like anti-6 earlier. And now Vettel's starting to be dropped by Rosberg as we hit the final lap of the race. This should not be called turn 2, this bit here. This should be turn 2, not 3. We're almost there. Two to go. 2 corners to go. And it's a win for Lewis Hamilton.
So it was the German national anthem that was played on the podium for our race winners today, Mercedes.
You can't fault their commitment today. They really pushed hard and were rewarded with a race win. Fantastic achievement.
It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
Well, there we go then. 12 points ahead now. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I shall do is I shall put the BOI back screen on. So I can turn off the PS4, put on the PS5, give us our edit point. We can get Ballatroing. I like Formula 1 2015, don't get me wrong. I just feel like playing this at the moment.